Shalom Mishpacha. My name is Rabbi Mort, and the video is going to be called Prophecies of Muhammad, the Ishmaelite Prophet, in the Bible, in the Scriptures. We'll start out with a quick prayer. Aromimcha Hashem, ki deltani, Shalom Shalom Yerushalem. We start out with Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33, verse 2. Hashem came from Sinai, and rose up from Seir unto them. He shined forth from Mount Paran, and he came forth with thousands of his saints. The simple explanation in here is that the mentioning of Mount Paran is the Mount of Ishmael, which may refer to also Muhammad. We also discussed Song of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 16.
حكو ممتكيم وخلو محمديم محمديم زادودي وزرعي بنوت يروشلايم.
Yes, the name Muhammad does show up. It does say Muhammadim, but the name Muhammad is very plainly in the text.
You see, in the Song of Solomon, in the Bible, in Hebrew, chapter 5, verse 16. Chapter 5, verse 16. In Hebrew, that is supposed to be the original language of the Old Testament. This is what it reads. Hikko mamittakim vi kullu Muhammadim zahdudi vi zahra'i bainat Jerusalem. Muhammadim, im is a plural of respect in Hebrew. You take that out as Muhammad. Muhammadim is there in Hebrew. But they translated it into English as altogether lovely. That my beloved is altogether lovely. Now when you say altogether lovely, you can't imagine that is Muhammad. And in Afrikaans, I was looking up the word, it's very difficult for me to pronounce. But I tell you, it's so funny, the translation of that altogether lovely, that most of you can't even pronounce that Afrikaans. It's so high above your heads. You can never guess, in 1,000 years you keep on reading, uttering that phrase, you'll never know it's talking about Muhammad. But in the original, the word is Muhammadim.
I also discovered in Isaiah, Ishayahu, chapter 60, verse 7, which I'm going to read for us. All the flocks of Kedar shall be gathered together unto thee. Rams of Nebaioth shall minister unto thee. They shall come up with acceptance of Hashem's altar, and he will glorify the house of his glory. So it says, and I will glorify the house of my glory. When he says, and I will glorify the house of my glory, it's referring to, it could only be Kaaba. In Mecca, the sacred house for the glory of Elohim that Abraham built with Ishmael. We keep going into Isaiah 60, chapter 1 through 7. In Isaiah 60, 1 through 7, a prophecy about a prophet bringing a light of Hashem to the world. This holy prophet or holy man would appear in a time of darkness, filling the world and covering the earth. He would appear to eliminate the darkness and spread the light of Hashem and his praises. In Isaiah 60, verse 3, we read, "And the Gentiles shall come to the light, And that means this prophet would arise among the Gentiles, and his light he would fill this place where the nations would come and visit.
For Muslims, the Kaaba or the Cube is a holy magnet, the very first house of God. Muslims believe it was built by Abraham, patriarch of the three religions: Muslim, Christian, and Jewish. We walk around the Kaaba 7 times, and we become one with all the human beings around us.
We touch the Kaaba because it's the house of God, and we feel close to Him when we touch it.
It's a never-ending circle that's continued through the centuries.
الذين يتبعون الرسول النبي الأمي الذي يجدونه مكتوبا عندهم في التوراة والإنجيل يأمرهم بالمعروف وينهاهم عن المنكر ويحل لهم الطيبات ويحرم عليهم الخبائث ويضع عنهم إصرهم والأغلال التي كانت عليهم فالذين آمنوا به وعزروه ونصروه واتبعوا النور الذي أنزل معه أولئك هم المفلحون.